Has a giraffe calf been born in infant as well? What? What? Could it be that the ogre army has come to attack us again? Click? That was weird. No, if that's the case, don't panic so much. If the ogre army's attacking,
Well, I mean, you did just rout them, so...
Yeah, using the eternal power of cheating. The Sheikah clan has mobilized their soldiers to recover the applicant. So now the Sikhs again are... We've somehow ended up in the situation of, like, Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh. We are in northern India.
Yes.
How did that happen? All we need is some Buddhists to spice things up. This was the chapter where Boy genocided everyone, so presumably you ought to do the same, says Specklat. I suspect we have to defend against it. I see. Looks like we've been completely deceived by that guy called Horde. Looks like we gotta ride with that Horde. If we keep fighting against the volunteer army like this, we'll be falling right into Horde's trap. If we continue to fight the volunteer army, that's what the Horde guy thinks. I will go myself and talk to Horn, who is not the same person as Horde.
Correct.
What the hell are they thinking? Certainly, the way that soldier moves is bothersome. Yeah, he can move faster than light. We have that one soldier that can move faster than light. It's pretty bothersome, isn't it? Because you're all dead before you can feel anything. When we attack, they retreat. When we retreat, they attack. Great. When I retreat, I attack was the Google Translate version of that. When I retreat, I attack. When I attack, I retreat. That's right. I was curious about that one too. Or, yes!
How did that translate to yes?
Yes! Because Google Translate is shit. That's how. Roland. It's Laurent! Live from New York, it's Laurent! Today, I want you to make the commands. What? I want to repay the debt of gratitude for having been... Today, I want you to take charge and repay me for helping you. Neither of these make any sense. I cannot follow what this is supposed to mean. Today, I want you to make the commands. I want to repay the debt of gratitude. So somebody helped somebody, so in repayment, you're in charge. Got it.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
It's about that time, mate.
Chap, I think is the word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, about that time, chap. I didn't enunciate right, but yes.
All troops, switch to attack mode. All troops, if you have your offensiveness dial currently set to defend, switch it to attack, please. Our aim is just Horn. Rosebear's aim is always the Horn. I want to catch him and talk to him. Oh, do you now, Rosebear?
Gotta catch them all.
I remember this area. It's made of garbage.
He wants to catch the horn.
What? What is this?
Maybe Rosebear has to survive?
Protect the designated unit, Rosebear. Oh. Okay, so just make sure Rosebear survives for 4,000. Yep. Weird. Well, that shouldn't be difficult.
But you can also just kill them all.
Yeah, exactly. The secret goal is always... Ooh, unless they manage to kill Garland before he can even attack. I should not be fast-forwarding this excellent music. Okay, I think they're gonna beat the ever-living shit out of us before we can do anything. Okay. Now we're fine. Garland's move should have been throw rock upwards, says Specklat. I didn't want to use this kind of tactic if possible. It's the only tactic you use, Rosebear. It's cheating. It's the only tactic you've got.
It's cheating and capturing, what's his name?
I have forgotten. Please don't think badly of me, but if I didn't do this...
Please don't feel bad about it.
Because it seemed like no one was going to listen to my story, so I just had to kill everyone. Shut up. You think I'll believe that kind of story? Hurry up and kill me.
Damn, do you believe that story?
Do you believe your own story? It's a shame, isn't it? Looks like I just can't get through to you. Well then, let's do it like this. I'm sorry, but could you please untie Horn's ropes? That's not very like Rosebear. Da 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 da. What do you mean? I might run away. This sounds very sensual, says Master Dragon. It's just Rosebear's voice. You're misinterpreting. All right. With this, you are just a customer. You're just a customer of Rosebear's services now.
His hospitality.
His hospitality. Damn it! Shall we open our hearts and talk to each other honestly? Playing tricks, huh? Or a tasteful imitation? I see. I almost got fooled by that horde guy myself.
I almost got a ride from the horde.
So, like, that makes me think of the English phrase, I was taken for a ride, but, like, does Japanese, like, that phrase doesn't make any sense in English. Could Japanese possibly have the same phrase?
The word ride is in there. So, yeah, I would say it's probably, that's what it is.
Wow. Why is that? Why does that idiom translate? No, it's enough if you understand.
As long as you understand, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I got a ride from Rosebear instead of Horde, says Speckla.
Your Majesty, the time has come. Let us destroy the Ogre Empire.
Or the time is ripe. I actually think Google did a better job there.
Under the teachings of Al, we will establish a new order with the
Yay, Alism!
Yay! The teachings of our god, Al. It's not even Alfred, it's just Al.
Your Highness, if we miss this opportunity, Ogre will also recover his power.
Ogres will regain their strength. Our army's morale has already reached its peak. I think we're gonna be the aggressors this time round. Why? Why do we have to break the ceasefire? It's too bad I'm too much of a puss to just talk up, but I don't have the power to restrain the generals at this moment. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you should say something! It's unfortunate, but is this what fate is? Let's see what his name is this time. Roadward. Roadward.
But I've heard everyone's opinions. Let us proceed as well as we can.
That's not a command!
I know your house word, but I'm road word.
His command is, okay, I've heard everyone, let's proceed. Let's just move, let's do things. What things? I don't know. Figure it out. Ha 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 ha. So I guess we go and invade the ogres now. In this reality, it is the infants who win. Save point, please. He wasn't even listening, so he just agreed with everyone, says Speckla. Lordward was sitting there, like, half asleep, and everybody's like, we should attack, it's time for war, and he's like, yeah, whatever. Freaking inbred king types. This is why you can't trust a monarch.
You can just imagine his chin.
His roadward chin. Random encounter? I'm sorry, but the sequence of lines you provided seemed to be incomplete or incorrectly formatted. Can you please provide the full and correct text to be translated?
Beautiful.
Sandbug, okay. Google Translate got that one. Okay, so I was allowed into Ogre Land, which means presumably I can go and kill a bunch of ogres. I presume this section of the game is going to be like the section of the ogre game where you just go and genocide. We're going to go commit genocide. We clearly have reservations about it, but we're doing it anyway. Yep, I'm 100% correct. Time to commit some genocide. Hooray! Beautiful walls, clean water, and neatly arranged buildings. Can you stop just loving the architecture and kill some people now? What a beautiful temple. Now we're going to kill everyone here. If possible, I'd like to keep this place so beautiful. It'll be less beautiful with all the blood, but you know, I didn't want to get involved in the war, and neither did you, but here we are. This beautiful temple cannot be defiled by the hands of pagans. We're not pagans, we're Alists. We worship the great god Al. No matter what, we must defeat the infant army. I know you. Hansen, apparently.
Aha, this Hansen will definitely meet expectations.
I will be exactly sufficient, and no more. Oh, we just have to reach that spot. That's interesting. Occupy the designated point. Huh, okay. Well, I could just occupy that spot, or I could commit genocide. And you know which I'm gonna do. Killing some bandits, gonna kill a Viking. You know, these are temple bandits and temple Vikings. We did it. Some level ups. I just realized they all have the same face. The designated spot is atop a pile of bodies, says Specklad. Exactly. Well, killing all those people was fun. I wonder how long this battle will continue. Well, we killed everyone, so not much longer. It's kind of done. The war's gonna continue. I didn't join the military to participate in this kind of battle. I didn't join the military to fight things. That's right! Don't get sentimental! You can't go against the tide of the world! Yeah, that's right. Get swept up in the zeitgeist. That's never gone wrong. But even in the midst of that, don't lose sight of yourself! I'm sorry, but this sequence of lines doesn't provide enough context for me to be able to accurately translate them. Are there any other lines that you would like me to translate? It can't figure out just yes, you piece of shit, ChatGPT garbage. Oh, there's no, I guess since that's just an arena, there's nobody there to defend it. Oh, is that the rumored young warrior? I think ChatGPT has learned to slack off, says Specklad. Not just ogre. That makes no sense in this context, but whatever. Has a giraffe calf been born in infant as well? What? 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 So, Boy and Rose Bear are both giraffes? They're both giraffes? Are they both giraffes? So, okay, here was my thoughts. If Japanese had borrowed the word giraffe early enough, then it would have been camel leopard. And maybe he's saying a half-breed, and he's communicating that analogously by saying giraffe. But instead it makes no sense. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Father, if I were to fall behind such a brat, it would be a shame for generations to come. Which I did with boy, but whatever, we'll just ignore that. Be diligent and don't let your guard down. As expected of Emperor Samson, that majestic figure. You have other feelings about Emperor Samson there, Rose Bear? Just looking at it, I feel overwhelmed. I know he's supposed to be falling in love with Celia, but we know that that's not what's actually happening. What the hell is this goal? Why does he have all the weirdest goals? Reduce the number of enemy to 4 or less. Okay. That unfortunately means we can't genocide, because the moment we've reduced the number of enemies to 4 or less, our opportunity to genocide is gone. So probably what I'm going to do is attack those rightmost group of 4, because those are the important ones with, the named characters. No, the problem is, Speclad, the battle will end the moment I reduce it to 4 or less. So even though it's like following the rules to kill more, the battle will end too soon. The battle will end before I want it to. See? It ends right there. You literally can't kill more than 4 of them. How annoying! But at least we killed the Emperor, his daughter, and their guards. How are you still alive? I killed you 3 seconds ago! That little brat, he's doing better than I thought. That kid, you'll do more than you thought. Withdraw our troops from the castle for now, and wait for an opportunity to counterattack. I want to point out, interestingly, it is just doing Samson, whereas it usually calls him Lord Samson the 7th. So I guess because we just, deposed him with the power of murder, it doesn't give him his full title. It's frustrating, but let's hold off on the match for now. Remember this! It's frustrating, but I'll leave the game to you. Oh no. It seems we've been trapped inside the castle. You're not in the castle! You're in the keep. Leave the siege of the castle to the following unit. We will capture the next stronghold. Okay, fine. That makes sense. So you have to do that last for obvious reasons. Although I should be able to save here, right? Yep. They don't care that I am the invading army. I can save here just like I'm not. But this is going to be one of our soldiers.
The enemy is holed up in the castle. There seems to be no movement whatsoever.
Oh, he didn't give the speech, says Speclad. Yeah, he doesn't give any, don't worry, we're not going to kill everybody speech.
Cheery when it's this quiet.
That's because when the infants attack, there is no survival. Oops, that's not actually the way I wanted to go. I wanted to see what happens if I attempt to go. Oh, no, it's just going to say, it's blocked or it's guarded or something. The sturdy castle gate is closed. Cool. Okay, on to the next place. Whatever, I'll go clockwise. That makes some kind of sense. Hello! I know you! Even though it wants to call him George, we know in our heart it's boy. I've been waiting, Rose Bear! You hear neener neener from inside the castle. This is where it should become your graveyard. Gotta agree with Google more on that one. Was this castle guarded by George? What's wrong, Rose Bear? If you're not coming from there, then we'll go from here. Right, okay. If you're not going to attack us, we'll attack you. How can we break into this fortress where Georget is holed up? Easily. Easily. Quite easily is the answer to that question. Perhaps we should withdraw from here for now. No, don't withdraw. Don't force me to withdraw. Oops, you're not thinking of escaping, are you? I cannot tolerate those who show their back to the enemy. I have a tendency not to forgive those who show their back to the enemy. I have a tendency not to forgive. If possible, I want to have a fair and square match with you. However, if you're going to run, I won't go easy on you. It's frustrating to give in to his provocation, but there's no other choice.
No, this seems to be the Japanese text.
What are you saying, ChatGPT? Why have you told me this? What is this note supposed to be communicating to me, ChatGPT? You idiot! It looks like we have no choice but to fight here. All troops, switch to attack mode again. That's his version of the speech. His troops are robots with attack mode and defend mode.
ChatGPT thought this was Chinese the entire time.
There was a line where ChatGPT did a translation and then in parenthesis, note, this seems to be the Japanese text. And it's like,
Huh.
What are you telling me?
Huh.
Do we have to kill this one character? No, we have to occupy that point. Okay, be careful about stepping there.
Yeah, I was going to say that's his point.
It's interesting because that's a point that's already occupied. Oh, did it not say the Speclat? It just said this appears to be Japanese text? So finally it figured out what it was doing? Oh, I'm translating Japanese. I see. I've been doing that for hours, but now I understand. Which one? Is this Georget? No, it shouldn't be. Is that... Does that say Georget? Georget?
It says... Yeah, it says Joruju.
Then why is he... Why does he just look like a samurai? Okay. No special icon for you.